Hey guys, this is POTB. In this video I would like to discuss with you what is the most important tool you should use when you decide to apply any fasting protocol or any intermittent fasting protocol, such as the 1 meal a day plan, the warrior diet or the 8-16. But before I start, I would like to say something. I would like to make this clear because I believe this is the right thing to do. I'm not a medical advisor, I'm not a doctor, so I believe you should keep that in mind when you watch the whole video. So the thing that I'm talking about is this thing right here. This is a simple glucometer. Right now I'm about to show you mine. This is how it looks, as you can probably see. In the description box down below I'll put link to the actual brand and model I currently use, but you're gonna be able to find similar products in the pharmacies and drugstores all over the globe. I truly believe this is your best friend when it comes to adapting to any intermittent fasting protocol. I also truly believe you should use it anytime you apply a new fasting protocol or a new diet, and basically every time you make a dietary adjustment. I would like to also discuss few very important things that are related to the usage of the glucometer and the intermittent fasting in general. So with that being said, I will start with the first thing I would like to discuss, and this is basically from where you can buy a simple glucometer. You can purchase one from Amazon. I will put a link in the description box for the actual model, the exact model and brand I currently use, just in case you want to use the same model and brand. But you can also buy different glucometers from your local area, from the local pharmacies or drugstores. The next thing I would like to discuss is very important, and this is something you probably already wonder, and this is when are the right times, when are the most important times, if I can put it like this, to take a blood glucose measurement. So if you're completely new to this lifestyle, if you just start now, I definitely encourage you to take multiple blood glucose measurements throughout the whole day. This is very important because this will allow you to develop a better understanding of how actually your diet works and how this whole intermittent fasting thing affects your body. This is very important. As an addition to this, I would like to also tell you when are the most important times to use the glucometer and take a blood sugar measurement. So the first most important time is before you have your 1 meal a day, or before you break your fast, before your feeding window basically. The second most important time is after eating. 2 hours after eating. This is extremely important because it will help you to see exactly how the food you ingest affect your blood glucose levels. So the next time is after you wake up. And if you train on that day, or if you train every day such as I do, before and after your workout. So besides those times, as an addition, I would like to also give you something like a specific recommendation, and I definitely encourage you to pay attention to the thing that I'm about to say as well. So just in case you experience any kind of tiredness, brain fog during your fasting, and especially just in case you experience some kind of anxiety or panicking, some kind of a panic attack, please don't panic, please calm. I know this sounds extremely stupid, but trust me, I have plenty experience with this thing, like plenty of experience, so please trust me on that one and use this as an opportunity. This is extremely important. Use it as an opportunity to see exactly what is going on. As long as for your blood sugar levels, it can be helpful actually. You can use it to improve your lifestyle, if I can put it like this. So the next thing I would like to discuss are the different diets. If you follow a completely ketogenic diet or high-fat, low-carb diet, and you do this for quite a while, and you are that highly fat adapted individual, you might notice your blood sugar levels are a bit lower, but they are stable. The reason for the lower blood glucose levels is the fact that your body mostly burns ketones as primary fuel source. your body mostly operates on fats. Your body is using fat as primary fuel source. As an addition to this, I would like to also say that you should definitely not go too low. And what I mean by this is you should definitely avoid any potential risks of hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia is a condition of extremely low blood sugar levels and it can be detrimental, so I definitely encourage you to not go too low. I actually do not encourage you to go below 4. The next thing I would like to discuss is the dawn phenomenon. This is another condition. It occurs during the early mornings, the early hours of the morning. In this condition, your liver pushes glucose into your bloodstream, and during the course of your fasting, during the course of the day, your body will get rid of that glucose, your body will burn that glucose. But here I would like to share with you a little bit of personal experience. Typically, there are certain types of carbohydrates that always cause me to experience this so-called dawn phenomenon. A lot of scientific studies suggest that this is not dangerous, and during the course of the day, your body will get rid of that sugar. But what I found is this: for me, in 80% of the time, if I experience this dawn phenomenon, this actually causes me to get anxious. You see, for me, like, higher blood glucose levels in general can cause me certain amounts of anxiety. So typically I prefer to stay a bit lower. Like, a bit lower for me, it's always better than a bit higher. So keep that in mind. And the way how I figured out this was through the ketogenic diet. I started taking daily measurements, like multiple times throughout the whole day, and I found I feel great, like amazing, between, as a general rule, between 4.0 and 5.0. If you want some exact numbers, 4.3 to 4.6, something like this. Those are the exact ranges when I stay on completely ketogenic diet. And nowadays I do not stay on a completely ketogenic diet year round, but I consume only foods. I consume starches, I consume veggies, but I consume only foods that allow me to stay in those ranges during the fasted state. The final thing I would like to say in this video, before I wrap up and whatnot, is that the more you do the intermittent fasting, the more you do those healthy diets and whatnot, the more you do any fasting protocol, the better you get with it, the more advanced you become. The more advanced you become, the less daily measurements you need to take. And nowadays, after like years of doing the 1 meal a day, the paleo diet and the ketogenic diet, alternating between both, but staying on this OMAD thing, on the 1 meal a day plan, I do not measure my blood sugar more than twice a day. And just in case you want to know when are the times, the most important time for me is post-workout, but post-workout after my morning session. You see, this is the most important time for me. I always do this. This is some kind of a daily ritual type of a thing, part of my daily routine. If you say this is some kind of a OCD type of a thing, I will definitely agree with you. But it's very important for me to take a blood glucose measurement after my morning workout and make sure I stay in those ranges. This is something that I always do. So yeah guys, as final words, I definitely encourage you to get your hands on a simple glucometer. If you're like really advanced with keto, you can also get your hands on the Abbott Precision Extra. This is a ketone meter. You can also get your hands on a ketone meter to get extra precise. But most definitely use this thing because it will help you to figure out what are the actual things or foods or food combinations that will allow you to enjoy those relatively prolonged fasts effortlessly, and of course that will allow you to train during the fasted state without any side effects or difficulties. And yeah, take advantage of it. So yeah, just in case you want to find out more, you can click on one of the links in the description box down below. As if mentioned, I'm gonna put few links in the description box down below. One is the actual model and brand of the glucometer of the product that I currently use, and the other will take you to the full blog post. This video is actually related to this full blog post I wrote on my website, that is beatonthebeat.com. And yeah, I would like to thank you for watching this video, guys. Hopefully I'll see you in my next one. I'm gonna wrap it up for now. Good luck with using the glucometer and figuring out what are the things that will allow you to enjoy those fasts effortlessly. Peace, and I'm out, and have a nice one.